That's cool. Well, for us, I was always joke about New Mexicans. When it gets down to 50, we break out the wool. It's 57, so it's kind of cool for us. Especially because it's been in the 90s almost all month for the highs and stuff. So, it being 57 right now and the rain, having a few scattered rain showers and stuff like that is a little different for this part of October. So, we're supposed to get most of our rain through September, but um, um, who knows? Who knows where the time goes? Man, I feel tired, but my body works well. Black beans and rice are real good for me, man. They clean me out really good. I gotta just see it as a Cuban love of Miriam, my little Arwalk girl. Yeah. So we'll get through this. We'll get through what's going on. Corporations and scientists, have been studying people like Judah Krishnamurti and myself and others and stuff, and trying to justify, their position in life and try to replace the people that people have been communicating through eternal spirit, faithfully for thousands of years to help us survive the egomaniacs. And yeah, what's basically going on? They had it last night on Kimmel. I don't know why I changed it on there, but they had a thing on there, and they had Elon Musk and this. I don't know what the guy's name is. You know, I can't remember what the other guy's name is, but he does like a Fox News kind of talk show thing, and they were doing a podcast, and Elon Musk sits there and goes, no one's trying to kill Kamala Harris because you can just replace her with another idiot, just like Joe Biden. And he goes, that's just Ronald Reagan. No, they can program people like they're programming a video game. Donald Trump, because he's caught up into this these war games of this dopamine addiction, like Elon Musk is. Dopamine addicts can't stop doing what they're doing. If they could stop doing what they're doing, there would be no need for the Book of Revelation. There'd be no need for the 1322nd Redeemer. There'd be no need for the Savior. There'd be no need for the Messiah. Okay, if dopamine addicts could stop doing what they're doing, we would all live empathetic, respectful, loving, intelligent lives. And then you watch College Game Day. He goes, oh, and that Pat McAfee guy talking about, the scar. Go Steve Saban didn't. What's his name again? Nick Saban did not save your life. No. The only way to save your life is live the Lord's Prayer. Otherwise, you're destroying your planet, you're destroying your species, and destroying one another through egotistical conflict. Okay, so Nick Saban ain't saved nobody's life. Okay, he's just put people into indentured servitude over dopamine addiction. He's an asshole. Okay, they're all assholes. They don't want to hear it. I kick Pat Brad. I'm compromised health-wise, and really unwell. Because when I heard the rain this morning, I was like, oh, God, this is great. That means in a week I'll be sucking in Roundup again. God damn it. I'm in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the people that give us College Game Day and Home Depot, right? And Mr. McCall and the Pips. And so, yeah, all I got to do is just get up and just say, you're such bitches. At least this time, where a number of Yorgev and Amy talking about how do we know Jesus thinks they didn't have video, they didn't have video recordings to collect all the evidence to make sure it was valid. It's like they do now. Wait till they get a load of me. No tongue, Willie. Okay, kiss him. Don't kiss me, motherfucker. No, we ain't gonna kiss. You can kiss me on the cheek, but then you'll get your bag of silver if Obama outside the, and your designer clothes and your book deals. You have to live next to Oprah. That's a crazy mean bitch. I know. No, she really is. She's business partners with people that had a virtual presence in my house and watched the women in my life be sexually compromised, manipulated, and abused by scientists to try to make me look like a pervert because they wanted some way out. Amy wanted to commit suicide. Amy wanted us to commit suicide and take the kids with us in Sierra Vista when she was being sexually predicated on by all those big dick super lovers. Okay. Yeah. They have sex with her, and your dick is so much bigger than my husband's, and they think they're these great fuckers. And then when she gets home after they use her, she sits there and tells me we should just commit suicide. This planet is a prison. And the only way to get off is kill ourselves, and we need to take the kids with us or they'll get stuck in it. Yeah. That's how she felt after she had sex with Tom Cruise's Tom Clancy superheroes, Jim Kaczynski and Jack Reacher and Jack Ryan and, all the guys out trying to outfuck me. They'd try to outfuck me and they would outfuck me, and she'd get home and she'd see Earl was home with the kids all day trying to keep her kids safe from the bullies that would pick on the, so, yeah, that's what happens. See how convenient that is? See how important that is? And they will go back and dig in the crates, you said Jamie Lee Curtis looks like a boy with boobs. She kind of does, but okay. Some people do it, but okay, I'm a bad person. Jamie Lee Curtis and her mom and her dad would compete with other people, okay, to be a propaganda sex-crazed tool bag in advertising. And there's nothing wrong with what Jamie Lee Curtis is doing now, everything, everywhere, all at once. You're going to criticize the perception of it. Like the same thing I did with Steven Tyler with Nelda, Oh, he's hot. I was like, him and Nick Jagger look like rejects from the Planet of the Apes. You do not in any way, shape, or form find me physically attractive, do you? No, they're charismatic. It's like the two guys from Go West seem like they're cocky and arrogant and only have sex with really hot girls. It's like, Nelda, you're really hot. But Nelda was cute. She looked a lot like the girl who's the one married to Ed O'Neill on Modern Family, but she wasn't Hispanic. Okay. Yeah, Nelda looked a lot like that. And all my friends, because Nelda's into you, she wants to date you. It's like, I'm just more into the girl that looks like Jennifer Lopez from Jersey Girl that worked at the Gap. Okay. There was a girl that same hairdo and everything before Jennifer Lopez ever had it. And she was just cute. Okay. But she was kind of snooty. And she liked white guys. And she thought I was Mexican. And she wanted guys that were like, if you leave. She wanted Andrew McCarthy type guys. And she saw me and I was Mexican. And then she gave me that typical stereotype. Yeah, one of those Mexican lover guys that fucks around. I got that all the time. Okay. Especially from Mexican girls in Arizona. Oh, yeah, you're one of those guys that, you're all suavecito and fuck around. It's like, no, I don't fuck. I'm like, and I don't come from rich people. We're poor, but we're poor white people, live up in North Phoenix, where all the poor white people live, No, it's poor white people, but they live in the suburbs because they came from Illinois and Michigan and all that. And in Illinois and Michigan, they live in, areas that's closer to Flint and parts of Dearborn where it's not. And then they can come out to Phoenix and they can make more money, but you got to survive the heat. Well, you have to survive the cold in Michigan. I know. But it's, you got a carbon emission cesspool, kind of like Detroit. Yeah, but there's less water in the air and it's horrible. But that's what happens when you guys are just industrial evolution bastard children that don't understand Lord Jesus Christ or Lord Muhammad. And you're dopamine addicts and you sit there and watch these people. And it's been, man, since I gave them compassion and mercy when they tortured me in 2009 and they made it obvious to me that, okay, which I was always told all my life in my noggin. And I'm not a schizophrenic, okay? I'm certain they have the science projects to prove that most communications coming to and fro. You just got to understand the corporations that call themselves religions, okay? It's not Jesus if he's not doing what we say to, to win the nuclear weapon wars. And the corporations that are agnostic and atheist are like, it's all just a bunch of bullshit so you can justify mass murdering each other. It's like, you guys do the same thing with your drones and your civilian. Yeah, the thing is like when Obama ran against Romney, right? Romney's going, well, we got to go traditional. If you don't go traditional with the good old American, with an asshole of Dennis Leary, they're not going to vote for you, right? And Barack Obama's like, no, it's Big Brother from Orwell. You got to be Big Brother for Orwell. You got to vote for Big Brother from Orwell. If you don't vote Orwell, it's nowhere to go well. And, it's you're like, can you believe I'm getting abused anonymously and denied by taxpayers because they want this? And then they got people on the news the other night, they're shutting down 5 schools in El Paso. You're destroying our communities because we have to bus and we can't walk to school. Because you're not as rich or wealthy as districts and they can't afford to, have the manpower to do this and that. And that's Fort Bliss, Fort Piss, Fort Bliss, Fort Piss. You choose Fort Piss to keep you safe over the love of the Lord's Prayer and you get exactly what you deserve. I mean, I'm not sitting there going, oh, you deserve it. I'm sitting there going, you get what you pay for and you get what you play for. You don't love your children. You don't know how to love your children. You're shallow and superficial. You have Alex Rodriguez sign a contract not to get fat and out of shape. It's like, what if he gets poisoned by Army Intel that provide all the products for your sexy body and your sexy lifestyle? Man, you're a shallow bitch. But that's okay. So is he. And so are all the people that are your business partners. Okay. Hi. I'm Gabe Vasquez, and I support this message. Yvette, you're a liar, right? They're all liars. They won't live the Lord's Prayer. They won't admit. You know the Messiah lives near San Ysidro, and he's already performed the apocalypse, and he had given us everything necessary to fill rabbinic documentation by January 22nd, 2013, but we've been too addicted to murdering each other over money with technology ever since then. That's pretty gross. Yeah, but at least this time, you guys have videotape, right? We got videotape. So Natalie it's really real, yes. And I'm not going to Disneyland or World with Andrew Womack because he's a fucking asshole. And I don't want to go to Disneyland or Disney World. I've been there. It's overrated. They get a bunch of mechanical things that could possibly kill you, okay? Or just a bunch of robots singing songs that you float around in a boat. I mean, wouldn't you rather have a garden that's healthy with water that's healthy because you're not driving vehicles to keep billionaires keeping you distracted with, wow, this is amazing, it's a small world. Look, that's a hologram singing songs written by screenwriters that are millionaires to make my kids think they're part of something special. Wow! I'm in sweats, Derek. I'm wearing sweats. You're putting a rock on my finger that little kids in Africa get put into slave labor to keep these people billionaires on my hand, and I'm wearing sweats. I should be wearing vintage or Dolce or Gabbana or Cabana or Versace, and I'm wearing sweats. You're putting a rock that puts kids into slave labor in Africa and keeps billionaires on my finger, and I'm wearing sweats, Derek. Derek, how to offend women in no syllables at all. Just give her a big rock on her finger and make her think she's the queen of fucking Sheba. Is that a really offender? Women, I'm talking about women like Ruth and Esther and the way I raised Natalie. I'm not talking about the bitches on TV that need more money to fuck. I'm a man, not a dick, okay? Love you. He's so good. I love this guy. I get it, guys. I know why you love me. Yeah, I love you too. Obvious. Okay, I love you too. Thanks for that feeling. Feeling no feelings. Thanks for saying you love me. I feel it. When I say I love this guy, it's not me. It's people watching these in the future. It's in the future? Well, because it's always the future, because this presently I'm right here and no one else is, so it's the future. This is the ghost of Earl. He's gorgeous. I know. Okay, I love you. All right, peace.